Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now I'm going to solve question number 2 of weekly contest 489. First element with unique frequency. So in this problem you are given an integer array nums. We have to return an integer denoting the first element scanning from left to right in nums whose frequency is unique. That is, no other integer appears the same number of times in nums. If there is no such element, then in that case we have to return -1. And here if you see the constraints, so nums dot length is from 1 to 10 to the power 5 and nums of I values from 1 to 10 to the power 5. So definitely we can't solve this problem in O of n square because it will give you the time limit exceed error. So we have to solve this problem in O of n, or you can try O of n log n. So let's see which solution is possible. So here in this example number 1, if you see, 20 is appearing just one time, 10 is appearing just one time, and 30 is appearing two times. So the frequency of 30 is unique because no other integer appears exactly twice. So that's it. This is what we need to do. So definitely we have to calculate the frequency of all these elements. So let's say I create one map, let's say frequency, and here I store that this is my key 20 and 20 is appearing one time, 10 is appearing one time, and 30 is appearing two times. So this is one map that I have created. So let me put it in this box. Now after that I have to create one more map. So in this map what I will do, let's name it as, maybe you can give it name as frequency map maybe. So in this, if you see this one one take this one value, okay, take this as my key, and you see the one frequency for 20 and 10 for these two. Clear this part? So for total two elements you are seeing this, and here same way 2. So 2 frequency you are seeing for just 30. That is just one element. Clear? So first I do this key value pair in which I store the frequency of all the elements. Then I create one more map, and in this frequency map what I did, I iterate over these values in my frequency map. I iterate over these values in my frequency map, and for these values I check how many times they are appearing in the frequency. So one is appearing two times, this two is appearing one times. This is what I did here. Clear? Now we have to scan from left to right. So first what I do, I check this 20. So I go to this frequency map and I check that 20 is appearing one time. So I get this value 1. Now I once I get this one, now I go to this frequency map and I check for this one what is the value that I have here. So it is 2, it is not 1. So I move forward, I move to this 10. So for this 10 I see I have 1, and for this one I see here I have value 2. So I ignore this. Then I move to this 30. So I go here 30, I see that this is 2. Okay, I get this 2. Now for this 2 I go to this frequency map and I see it is just 1. So just return this 30. That's it. This is what you need to do. That's it. Here if you see this example number 2, so first thing, just iterate over all the elements in O of n and fill the values in your frequency map. So 20 is appearing 2 times if you see, then 10 is appearing 1 time, then 30 is appearing 3 times. Clear this part? And then you create one frequency map. So in frequency map what you are doing, you are just iterating over all these. So 2, so 2 I see it's just for 20, this value is just for 20, so it is just appearing one time. So this is my value, this is my key. Then I check this one, so 1 is for just this 10 and it is also appearing one time. Then I see this 3 frequency and 3 is appearing for just 30 only, so just one time. This is done. Then after that again I iterate from here. So first I see 20. So 20 frequency is 2, and for this 2 here I see value 1. That's it, stop. That's it, this is your output. So if you see value 1, stop it. That's it. So this here in this frequency map I'm just iterating over this, and in the end again I'm scanning from this. So overall time complexity is going to be of n only. Worst case scenario, definitely you have to iterate over all the elements, so of n. Here you are just iterating over all these only. So if all the elements are unique, so again it will be of n only in worst case scenario. If all the elements are unique, if all the elements have frequency 1111, so again you are iterating over all these elements, and again you are scanning, so again of n. But if all are unique, then definitely you will end it here only. So that's it, this is what you need to do. Same way here, 10 is appearing 2 times, 20 is appearing 2 times, so this is your first map, let's say frequency. Then you create one more map, frequency map. So in frequency map, what you do, two value is for 10 and 20, and that is 2 times. That's it. So 2 is the only frequency that I'm seeing here. So here this 10 is 2, and for 2 we have 2, for this 10 we have 2, for this 20 we have 2, and here also we have 2 for this 20. So nowhere I'm getting 1. So no element has a unique frequency, the output is -1. That's it. That's it. Now if you want, you can just pause this video and try to code by yourself. I'm moving to the code part. So see this code, very simple. So here this is a frequency map I'm taking, hash map, and here I'm just going to count the frequency of each number. That's it. Then I'm going to count the frequency of frequencies. So here I'm creating one frequency map or frequency count, whatever you want to say, and here I'm just iterating over the frequency, this map frequency dot values. So I'm just iterating over the values. So in this I'm going to take that frequency and I'm going to check how many times this frequency is appearing. That's what I'm doing here. That's it. This is what we need to do. And here we have to find the first number whose frequency is unique. So again I'm scanning from left to right, and here frequency dot get num. So here I'm just going to get the value from this map and frequency from this map. And for this frequency, now this frequency is going to act as my uh, key, and for this key I go to this frequency count, and here I get the value. So if that value is equal to 1, then simply return num, okay, early exit. Otherwise you have to return -1. So here you have iterating of n time complexity. Here in worst case scenario it is going to be of n time complexity, and this also in worst case scenario it is going to be of n time complexity. So you can say overall time complexity is of n. That's it. So I hope that you guys are able to understand question number 2 of weekly contest 489. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Until the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.